Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back on the channel. Today I am testing a little bit the AI. I am using now the Qwen3.8 27B, this one, and it is the Qwen8KXL. This one is really nice because you can just put it there into 1xCMP170HX because of the memory, and it's running. Yeah, I didn't do anything extra special. I just downloaded, I just uploaded, and fine. And I like to talk with my, let me say, main language, which is Czech language. So I was talking with this Qwen3.8, let me say, last 4 hours, and it was, let me say, a little bit crazy. I was actually watching how many tokens he can actually produce. I will go on the beginning, and you can see here in the bar I actually load in the end 100k content just with the talking and writing and speaking with this crazy guy. So definitely you can see the first prompt speed, it was kind of a little bit slow, and the token generation on one GPU, and I am running 1290 megahertz. Yeah? So it's not running on the full, but it's very stable. It's very stable. I am running here on his device 0. You can see I have in memory 46 gigabyte. I have make the content to the maximum, to the 1/4 million of the input tokens. So it should be everything, I think, flavorless. Yeah, it shouldn't be even overrunning. And I have to admit, this model is something. It's really something. It's saying things very detailed. Yeah, definitely. Here it is in the Czech language. You will not understand, but I think it is not the main point. Point is like it is explaining the things really. I would say not just the short way. Yeah. If you compare, for example, I don't know, this one. Yeah. Tell me something about Broadcom switch PLX 88096, and this will be really short. Yeah, you can see it was very short, and there is not much. I think the output, okay, it was fast. Yeah, it is a lot of tokens. I think especially in this hour when it's everybody sleeping here in the Europe, but there is not so much, not so much. I will try one more time because he doesn't understand to my English, but I will make it like correct way, and you will see actually what he can tell us. And we will test it also on the Qwen3.8. You see there is not so much. Yeah, now we have a little bit more pictures. So yeah, at the end it wasn't so bad, because it's like product introduction. I think he is a little bit better with this way. Definitely this is the switch that I am using in my system. Actually each unit is having 4 GPUs and so on and so on. I think it is very nice. And if we go on the Qwen, and yeah, let's do it. He will tell us something, I think the same, and definitely it will be, you see the generating is a little bit slower. It takes time. He really doesn't follow too fast. And you see, he switched to the English actually, but I was talking with him and generally Czech language, and it was nice. It was nice. He actually may have something in the KV cache from my infos. So there is maybe a lot of information even from my side, but see how he is actually very focused on it. He is actually really searching a lot of information in his in his head, and he goes really detailed. Yeah, you see, he's talking about the 3.3 Gen 1, so he is definitely taking something that we have in the content, because I was also uploading you know, those big topo and so on and so on and so on. And yeah, he was really working with let me say, with the data that he has in the KV cache. That's definitely for sure. Yeah, but we can do one more thing. We can do one more thing. And yeah, actually, maybe I could make new chat, huh? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And I will paste it here one more time. And we will see how it will go now. Yeah, there is nothing. You see, the cache is actually empty. But it's a good question if the cache is shared. So we can actually compare it, how good it will be. But I think even now I see differences, because it is definitely different. Yeah, I think so. It is a little bit different. But definitely he is talking more, let me say, more explaining. He doesn't actually save too much tokens, like I should really do very short answer. No, it's not definitely him. You can see like it is small and the KV cache is not so full. We have here actually the speed 28 tokens. If we compare it with the 100k extra in the KV cache, the speed is dropping down a little bit, let me say 15, 13, 14%, something like this. But I think it's not so bad, yeah. And still, the KV cache is amazing. It's amazing. And there is still so much place inside that it's not moving. I think I did like 1 gigabyte or something, and it was 100k content. So I think it's very, very, very nice actually. And if you are thinking, is it enough 28 tokens or something? I would say, yeah, definitely. Definitely it is enough, I think. And maybe I can push it if you have very stable card. If I find the command, yeah, there it is. I can give you the 410 for a short time. I think it will be not so dramatic. So we will go on the maximum, on the limit of the core. Maybe you can go even, I think 1440, but it really depends. Yeah, I think with the LLM maybe it will be not so much loaded, so you can maybe probably use the higher frequency. I don't know, it depends on the stability, but definitely I was testing the Perl, and Perl is very heavy also on the memory and also on the CPU. So it's really crazy, and the power limit is after your bottleneck, and you will not reach maybe like, I don't know, 1340 or something. It will be crazy. So we will tell him one more time, but he will be doing it fast. So okay, we will ask him, yeah, tell me something about CMP 170 HX. We can put it there, maybe NVIDIA, and yeah, 8 GB, for example. I want to know all information about this GPU. I am really curious what he will actually do and what he will actually tell me, because I think it is quite nice, and we have a lot of experience personally with this GPU, so we will definitely know much more than him, at least I think. Yeah, Gemini, he's making exactly, he's going to the search and he will tell us all information from the Tech Power Up. I think it is just the normal. So far, when you ask him in the fresh window, he doesn't know about the unlocker. Ah, yeah, he knows. CPU unlocker Qwen3.8. Amazing, yeah. Definitely he's speaking Czech. You can see that. Yeah, so he knows something. That's quite amazing. And we will see what this guy is doing. And he is actually, wow. He's stuck. He's stuck. Really. That's crazy. Okay. Then we will use the fresh window. I just wonder if it will be faster or if he will get stuck also about this GPU. But really, that would be big problem if he is so stupid and he doesn't know this card. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we will see. Maybe he will do something. But yeah. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't have this actually in his weights at all. That's very bad. That's very bad. Yeah, definitely it is small model. It is only 27 billion. So I guess such a thing he doesn't know. I will maybe cancel it here and I will actually ask him about NVIDIA. Let's put him something like NVIDIA A100. That is more or less the same, and we will see what he does. Maybe he will get something, but definitely he should be going through so many times. Hey, look, at the end, maybe he did something. Okay. So it is very specific, niche piece of hardware. It's not standard customer, blah, 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 blah. It's not standard data center. It's crypto mining processor. Yeah, that's lovely. Now we know exactly why it is CMP, because it's crypto mining processor. That actually I didn't know. Okay, so I got some kind of new information. Ampere, it is very nice, was released, that's wrong, because it was designed 20 and sold actually in the 21, 22, and it was used for the Ethereum hash rate. Yeah, I know it was very nice on the heavy hash, that's true. So here some informations are, but not so much. That yeah, that's Chinese. That's exactly the Chinese, you know. When they are selling those GPUs, they are telling there is 8 GB DDR6. You know, they are so stupid. Ah, guys, China. people, HBM2E, it is the memory. Hash rate 300 on K heavy hash. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. Power consumption, it's correct. Cooling, it's 24/7 for the rigs, it's fine. Ports, typical minimum, often just one or two display port outputs, or none depending on the revision and standard PCI Express connection. Usually 1x 8-pin or 2x, and the reduction they have 2x8, but generally for the PCI Express power lines, and this one is actually CPU line, but it's okay. Critical limitation for AI general use. Why shouldn't use it for Qwen3? If you are considering adding these to your 32 GPU server, you should avoid them. Several reasons. No CUDA cores, no general compute. Yeah, that's what we have actually solved. It lacks ECC memory support. You know, guys, there was a lot of talks. I think many people actually talk about it and ask, tell me, ECC. I was checking the forums and so on, and I think there are, let me say, two camps. Yeah, one is saying like, okay, you know, because it was built on the die, yeah, and if it was made for the A100, then it was made with the ECC already. Yeah. Definitely the ECC is there. Good question is if they somehow maybe cut it out with the laser, or that's question. I don't know. But generally the chips, they are the same. Yeah, the main board, the PCB, it is the same. There is no difference actually between, and they just, I think it is there. Yeah, maybe it's also just hidden behind the driver, I don't know, but I think definitely it is there. If it is cut somehow with the laser, cut it off completely, maybe, but I doubt, because it's extra work, and I think solving with the software, and you can see like NVIDIA did it with the software, so I think it was very easy for them. Probably, maybe even in the later on, we will have the ECC unlock. But it's question. Low memory bandwidth, definitely, yeah, roughly it is very wrong compared to your current. Yeah, that's, you don't know, but it is this GPU actually, because I was uploading him all the data, so he can have all and all and all, and he can actually count it. And yeah, crazy. But you can see actually if he doesn't have, let me say, the database, updated database, and he can go and search and maybe ask the agent and cook, look on the internet and give me more actual data. That's, I think, not so bad, even when it took so long. It took so long because input prompt, it was so short. You see, input prompt is about, generally I have found out on this model, the CMP, it's doing about 580 yeah, tokens, let me say, per second, which is quite nice. So, but the prompt evaluation, it was crazy. I don't know where he gets stuck really, but at the end he actually find a way. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you see what it shows. So I think this Qwen model 27B, I really like it. it's not so bad. I was also thinking and about the agents, because it is, let me say, maybe a new option. Yeah, here in the Onslaught you can actually run them. You see the voice chat is easy. It is, I think, very nice studio for that one. So I will start discovering more about this Onslaught, maybe even before I go to VLLM or something. Tell me your ideas. What do you prefer, maybe for the agents and so on and so on. But there is so many options that you can use, and it's really crazy. It's really crazy. It is so much information that actually human brain cannot absorb and keep up the temp that AI is running. It is really crazy. I was like now building a computer that will be able to do something, but with the software thing, ooh, that will be another, let me say, level, another level, and a lot of learning. So it will be quite kinda crazy to start with this slot studio. It will be very easy, and I think mostly we will be able to, I think, see actually what is the Kimi able to do, because I was watching in this model hub, and here maybe you have some kind of options, or it was when you are loading the models, maybe, but there was some kind of settings, and it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. It was, or it was here, settings. Yes, yes. So you see how I have actually set it. Yeah, context length, I put the maximum that is allowed here. I have read something about it is even possible 1 million actually. So it's maybe able to somewhere maybe do it, not in the Onslaught Studio, but you see those options. Definitely parallel slot batch size, micro batch size, tensor parallelism, GPU memory. You can do that. You can see 97% budget I've used. I allowed all GPUs that they can go there, but it ended up just with one. So it is like it is. I didn't do anything. You can have maybe some kind of extra arguments. You can edit it. You can edit the chat template and advanced settings I have on, but see, here it is working. When I was loading the other models, actually I just click on this and there was nothing. I was unable to solve those issues. Maybe it's not the GGU format, I don't know, for the slot studio. We will see. I will download the Kimi from them actually, and I will test it here. I think it will be the fastest way, and then I will solve somehow how we do that. But imagine like it is the batch size actually, you know, it's automatical. I was making some kind of let me say, communication and thinking and talking and counting. It was actually somewhere here, and we have find out like, I think this one you will understand even when there is few words. And it was about the Kimi 3 if we use TP2 parallelism 16 or 4.8 or 8.4, and probably what will be the tokens. We have found out there is a lot of maybe possible bottlenecks that they can actually happen. I was even thinking how much is the maximum, that was my target to actually gain, how much is able to push the memory, from the GPUs, how much can push the PCI Express boost, what actually is the delay and the latency on the communication, and so on and so on. And we have found out a lot of interesting things, because you will not understand it, but that's very long talk. I think like 4 hours, 5 hours talk, and we actually find something again. I think I will make a special prompt about this issue, about this computer. So I will specify and make one really nice prompt, because it will be just exactly about this project, and I would like to see really what it will offer. Definitely, I have to admit that Qwen3.8 27B was actually offering not only the parallel pipeline parallelism and tensor parallelism, but also the expert parallelism. Yeah, I didn't know even that is possible. But when you have the mixture of expert, it's possible actually the expert actually move, between the GPUs, and when you have so many of them, it may have influence also on the token generation. So there is so many things, and so many, yeah, so many things to think about what should be the best. That will be really, really crazy. And I am really, really curious what will be actually, the best option. Or if we go PP36, we just go pipeline parallelism 30, 32, and that's it. There will be also some kind of number. When I was talking to this guy on the Google, this one, he said probably about 10. Yeah. This one was saying like, okay, on the on the beginning, 3 hours ago, it was like, he said like 15 to 30. Yeah. We were talking and getting information. I was putting the data, what the hardware is, what we have the construction, blah, 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 blah. After he changed his mind from 15 to 25, and I said, look, after 2.5 hours of talking, you should really give me a correct number. Yeah. Like, okay, it's, I don't know, 14.1, yeah, or 11.4, or 20, or 18. Number, yeah, correct number. For example, the Gemini, he gave me the correct number. He said, okay, if it will be this way, and he said the best way will be actually tensor parallelism 2 and pipeline 16. And at the end, he said like, okay, it will be 11 something 0.4 maybe tokens per second. He actually wasn't even thinking, and yeah, he didn't even cover, the batch size. So each of them is really different, yeah, and I'm not sure who is the best one. I guess we will have to prove the Kimi to get really the best way and to find the best solution. And I am really curious about the intelligence of the Kimi, because those guys are not so bad. This one is fast, he's giving a lot of information. The context window is kinda crazy. He can actually handle a lot, but the input prompt, it is so small. When you put large build, He makes so small with the conversion for the data, I don't know, like he cannot even read it at the end, what is on the picture. So that's very bad. And when you just take Mike the, this topo, I think you know that, this topo, I will use it here. And if you take just this map, 32 GPUs to 32 GPUs, how much it is? 1000, I don't know, 1000 by four letters, sometimes 3 letters. It's like 3 point, I don't know, 3,500 letters. Control copy, and he cannot handle. He will end up on the line, I don't know, 20, 30. Yeah, see, he's ending on the GPU 30. He doesn't covering even more. So yeah, he will miss the data. Maybe he will tell us something about it, blah blah blah. I don't know. One time he says, one time he doesn't. Yeah, he's talking the Czech. It's not so big problem. But definitely this guy, he can tell us. Yeah, you can put it here, and I think you see even how much it is. Yeah, 8.7 kilobyte. So we will put it there and we will see what he will actually do. But I don't think so it will be so bad. You see now he was very fast. I think it is very, very nice and not so unknown command for actually those. And you see he has everything. He has cluster 1, cluster 2. He's making information about the pigs and PB and the node. He's doing everything. Cluster 4 also, yeah. See, he's making so many things. No bottleneck, okay, blah blah blah. Likely hardware communication. I think he's printing very fast. If you imagine it is just one GPU and it is 5 years, 6 years old model because it was developed in 2020. Yeah, 5 years old, yeah. But one GPU, and it can run, see how many tokens he actually put inside. That's crazy. I will probably ask him how many things, how many steps was actually, and you see he was even faster. And he had 840 tokens from speed and close to 30. Yeah, but I think the speed goes a little bit higher. For example, when you have, let me say, big input. Yeah, when the input is really few data, a little bit, you see it is moving fast up. Then it is, let me say, much faster. Yeah, so the generation of the token is definitely something that really depends on the input of the data. Jesus, somebody is thinking about me. Okay, so yeah, let me see. Can you just tell me this last prompt, how many letters how many letters you have actually write it to me? Can you count it for me? Thank you. And then we will copy this guy, how many he actually did. Even when it is Czech language, yeah, we will see, we will see. We will see what he will say. So, do we have any number? I am an assistant, not Kenny. I don't have personal name like what the fuck it is. I haven't written any letters. Or, okay, I cannot make phone calls. That's crazy. Okay. Ah. Okay, guy. Definitely you are not Kenny, and I don't know who you are, because Kenny would actually be able to count what he has in the KV cache, and you have it there. So I'm telling you one more time, just check it how much you have right words or letters or symbols actually after I have gave you the question about this topo table. That's crazy, because this guy, he will know. Can you tell me please how many letters you have from the last prompt in your answer? Count the letters and please tell me the correct number. Oh man. Crazy, crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, really. I don't have the character counter for my own outputs in this chat. Generate text tokens by token, but don't keep running. Okay, my response about, yes, he's not counting. He's just guessing, you know. He's just guessing. Definitely, there is no counting whatsoever. Uh, please count the letters in. Let's make symbols. Text symbols. Symbols in the following text. Yeah. So, first of all, he didn't. Let me see. Let me see. Let's talk about him. Let's take all he wrote with his lovely, crazy pictures and everything. We make control copy and we will see how much it will be. And go. As I see, there is about 8.6 kilobyte. I think more or less it will be much higher than that. I think my guess, my personal guess, it is about minimum 5,000 plus. So he is really guessing. He is really guessing. Based on the text provided. Yeah, see, finally you know. Yeah, 8,000. You know, he really enjoys it, you know, but he is so crazy lazy because he have this text in the memory. He has it in the KV cache and he was unable to count it. Maybe I didn't explain it correctly, but from my point of view of human, I actually explained it. Maybe you are a better English speaker, maybe you would say a different way so he could understand maybe better, but emojis. Punctuation symbols include commas, periods, dashes, arrows, emojis, 728 spaces, 132 digits, and alphabetic characters only 6,500. Okay. Yeah. So at the end he did it. And if I copy the same prompt, can I copy? I can copy. He will not take it. He will not take it. Yeah. You cannot put inside prompt like, I don't know, 5,000, 4,000, maybe 4,000, huh? That's the limit. Wait, he's saying like the enter text is 8,133 text symbols, including those blah 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 blah. Yeah, and in the text is about 6,079 letters. And this guy, he said, but this one was actually ending. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Let's take that one. And we will see what the other guys say. Now, what we will get from the Kimi. So, control copy and Kimi boy. Show me. Show me. You see it's smaller, like 200, 300 bytes smaller. So we will see. We will see. Did I copy correctly? 6,600, How is it possible he has now more digits than before when he has shorter text? Includes 180. Okay. Then go again here. Because we really need to put actually what we have. Yeah, see? Jesus, I am not counting how much it is there, definitely. But 6,079, and we have here 6,000. Yeah. You see, this one is so lazy. He is not counting. He is guessing. Plus minus, plus minus. Really, to get serial work? That's crazy. Average. You know, this is counting, you know. It is simple task, I would say. Yeah. And there is text. We have already put inside the text with the symbols, and it is the exact group. Yeah, there is not one less, there is not one more. It was the exactly same. And if you compare it, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Can I somehow move this window? I think it was able to. Yeah. I'm not sure if it is this one, maybe. Yeah. So we should actually have something better. Really, 6,079 comparing with 6,600. That's so bad. So bad. But at the end, he is more thinking, really, he's more thinking about, okay, we don't have only letters, we have also numbers. we have spaces, we have new lines, and we have actually punctuation and symbols. So make your pick which one is better. But definitely the ability that you can do actually for free, it is so much limited, yeah. And I'm not even talking about how much censor is in this model. That's really crazy. Yeah? He will not tell you anything that is out of the limits of the firewall that is actually on the Google side. So that's kind of crazy. And I think with this speed, 29, when you are running actually full power, I think it's very, very lovely. We can go back. And I can tell you, I will show you how much is 180, because 180 is actually the most efficient if you are really solving the issue about how much power consumes your computer. 180 on the CMP with the 300 watt BIOS, or 1065 with the 250 watt BIOS, is the best frequency of the core and let me say the compute power at all, yeah. And let's do this again. It will be the same task, so he can do it again, but probably he will be faster. I have found out like the same. It is really crazy when it is the same. Yeah, see, it's crazy. He actually made the second thing, verification. See, it is now much slower, 23.9 tokens, but you are running like 150 watts, not 250 watts. So if you imagine like you just give into the compute, let me say, just 60% of the electricity, you are losing only 20% of your, let me say, compute power. Yeah, so that's maybe some kind of interesting if you were anyway thinking about it. But really, this card, this is so amazing card. Even when it is running maximum, it's running 250 watt, yeah, and 64 gigs of memory. If you will be running 64 gigs of memory with 5090, you need two of them. You will pay 8-10,000 actually at the end, like it is now coming up. I was watching the prices. I think I will sell my GPU. I have here 15090 and 35080, and I think I will push them away because I don't need them. I am so happy with the CMP, how it is working. I don't have problem with that time, even when I will be working with the, with the agents, and I put much more load. And plus minus the chemi will be the same result, yeah. But it will be a little bit hungry, yeah, so for sure. But it's chemi, yeah, it's 100 times more intelligent than the Qwen 3.8 27B. At least it should, when it has, let me say, nearly 100 times more parameters. So for the first taste, actually, and the comparing with the Gemini or whatever is here running, I think it is very lovely. It's working. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I really need to go to sleep because I'm too late. It's 2:34 here and I am dead. I am dead. But I said I will have to do this video about this today experience with those, let me say, models, especially this Qwen. I think it is nice starter because you really don't need so, let me say, crazy, let me say, can I model hub? Because when you go to the discover, it is very small model, very small model. Yeah, see here is the new pro version 8.13. Crazy, it's crazy. And if you would like to have, you can download even the smaller quantization, and they have so many of them. Even this one, I don't know. Yeah, it's XXX. It will be a little bit stupid, and I don't know, dreaming, drinking. I don't know what it does, but probably you see, I should be able to run even the BF16. It should actually fill in the memory. Maybe I will download also. I will test it once because I'm really curious. If it will be more intelligent and maybe it will be already. uh, no, that's not that one. That's one. Uh, so maybe he will be more accurate. Yeah, because those guesses, that's really crazy. He said exactly the number. And can you tell me how many letters you have in this last content that you were actually counting? You said there is 8,133 text symbols. And I would like to know how many letters is there, how many numbers is there, how many spaces, how many new lines, and how many punctuation and symbols is there. Thank you. So now we will see if he can read even the KV cache correctly. Okay, so he is saying 6,000, all letters, yeah. 279 numbers. Okay. Spaces. Okay. Yeah, see? This one can count. This one, he's guessing. He's guessing. Really, for serious mathematical issues, that's not good. That's not good. I'm sorry, Kimi, but it's not good. 419. All categories all together. It's crazy. Really, it's crazy, guys. Thirty-two. Even here he has some 8,200. Yeah, we are nowhere close to anything. And truly, I more trust this guy, I have to tell. Because even actually when he was, this one is talking too much, but this one he is making the facts more realistic, and it is even this one is proof. So definitely I am not going to let this model actually make a huge math without some serious agent or something. This one is crazy. This one is really crazy. Average, average, average. Okay, that was batch file. It was over there. Yeah. I think that's enough, guys, for this video. You can make your own opinion about this model. I have seen very nice on the, it was, what was the channel? Digital Spaceport, I think so. He tested this one for the programming and he was so satisfied with that. He was making some kind of arcade games. I have actually visited his page and everything. I have watched the video from the 2 times actually, and I think lovely, lovely. He is making the rig actually 4 GPUs. He's running 3090s, yeah, and his token generation of those 4 GPUs. He was probably running the BF16. I don't remember. But it would be logical to use the BF16 with the 96 memory. I think so. And there is enough place for the content and for programming and for the agents. And he was running, I think, something about 70 tokens per second. And we have here, if we go maximum speed, he is definitely not underclocking the GPUs. He is really hunting the tokens per second, and I think with 1 GPU only, yeah, because I don't know, I could maybe test, but I don't have the, we don't have the PCI Express. It will actually suffer a lot. It makes no point to use 4 GPUs, let me say, for this model, this small model, when it can fit actually into the memory, even with the KV cache. It makes no sense. So 1 GPU 28 and 4 3090s, that is actually price, let me say, 4 times higher, 70. So yeah, why should I buy 3090? Jesus, really, no, no point. And I think that the Qwen3.8, he will be leading in the, let me say, not the front end, more or less, more or less the back end, but I think he's not so bad. He's talking some things really nice, because I told you, I have spoken with him a lot, yeah. It was the talking about the Czech language. And you see, that's a lot of talking, yeah. When I go fast, I go with the bar up, there is so much talking from my side, from his side, and we are still not there. Over 100, I think it is like a book, yeah, 100 pages minimum. So we had today nice conversation. We made some kind of case and reading and talking about I don't know. I think Harry Potter has 77 pages. I have just got the info today, so you can actually put 3 times this book into the content window. So I don't know. Let me know, guys. How do you feel about this one? I can tell you, you see the prompt speed, it's very okay. Yeah. Let's see some kind of really math. How much is 10 000 krát 300 krát 300 děleno 10 000. I will ask him about this sentence. I didn't actually write it correctly. There is some kind of delusion. Here we have the dot, here we have not, here is the space. So we will see what he will actually do. I will put it also into Gemini. And yeah. But definitely he's fast, I think. Okay, he's generating something. Yeah, he has a lot of indie cache. So he's maybe going through because he doesn't understand what is going on, and this guy is okay. Yeah, so that's really crazy. That's really crazy. Okay, let's make it the nice way. And we will see what will come first. Is this GPU doing anything? Oh look, 100%. Crazy. Yeah, that's very bad. That's so bad. Oh man. I think it is very simple question. What do you think? I think also this model, oh man. Basic mathematics, it is just multiplying. Oh man. He even upgraded, like he make 10,000 blah 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 and so on. Okay, then that's crazy. Okay, he is in code. Are you in code? Search. Approve for me. That's unbelievable, people. How is this possible? How is this possible? That he gets stuck on such a simple question. Is he sleeping? What the hell is he doing? That's crazy. That's really crazy. And still nothing. I'm just thinking how long it can take to get through this one, really. Because that's crazy. New chat. How are you? I am doing well, thank you for asking. Okay. I am ready to help with whatever you need today. See, he's so much talking. So much talking. Okay, we get the result even here. But early, that's the prompt evaluation. Guys, 3 minutes, over 3 minutes. Oh, Jesus, that's crazy. 10 x 300 miliony. Result is, okay. I don't know what he was doing. I think there are some limitations, really, some, I don't know. Why should this actually take so long? That's reasonable. 670 milliseconds. Yes, that's correct. I think speed 4024. That's good. Yeah, that's good. And the third one was also already okay. And he was here. Prompt evaluation 1.7 second. I don't think so. He was sleeping. I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, I'm tired. It's a very long video again. Oh man, 1 hour. Okay, we go working, we go doing things, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. We will make some more tests in the future. I think it will be crazy, and definitely we need some kind of good prompts. And I'm starting to like this one because I don't know what was happening. It was, I don't know, so crazy. Because when I was counting making the prompt, I was thinking, okay, something easy, I can handle it by myself. So I have actually, yeah, I was ready in few seconds. Yeah, when I was writing it, like make it a little bit easy and not so complicated. And as you see, with this big content, it was very crazy, very crazy. Yeah. Okay. Plus 25. See, he is sleeping again. That's sick. That's really sick. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. So we don't have to wait for this 90,025. It's very easy. Everybody knows how much is the result, and the Kimi 3 is sleeping, or I don't know, because definitely she's giving the maximum power. Yeah, I will show you here. It was on the top, you didn't see it, but it's 100%. It's running full power. Yeah. And I have to admit, like, look, we are using 46. This computer is on from the time, actually, from yesterday that I was making the other video. And it's holding, no errors, nothing fall down. I was actually doing a lot of mining. I think it was very easy. I will put it again there, so it will just go, and it will slow the model a little bit, so it will be able to mine and even run the model because we have enough memory. I forget the password. And yeah, wrong or okay, maybe okay, I don't remember. Oh guys, I'm so tired. Ah, see? It's correct. Doesn't have the E. So he's loading, starting, he's running. I have too much energy in the battery, I need to burn it down, so yeah. Yeah, this window, oh man, okay. We will close it here. On the other one, I was thinking I was installing maybe some kind of Hermes agent. I will get to it tomorrow. I am really not ready and tired and so on and so on. Yeah, we will start the 16B and I can go to sleep. I can go to sleep and that will be lovely. I really enjoy the bed, really, so much, so much. It will be so cool to go to the bed. Yeah. See, I see nothing. So all GPUs are working, are running. Maybe we will have maybe even the answer. Maybe not. Ah, look here, starting. Yeah, maybe we were a little bit kicking him up. So he's doing, but you see, like it is already making another application. We have 8.6 tokens, so it's a little bit slower. This one is now starting, and this one is still doing nothing. Yeah, I don't know what is going on here. Let me say, I don't know, and I don't think so. It is the GPU, you know. I think it will be maybe the model sleeping. I don't know. Can you tell me why you are so slow on those mathematical, let me say, tasks and prompts? Hmm. I don't know, guys. It is slow. It is very, very slow. We will see. We continue tomorrow. Thank you. Good night and bye bye.